Shay. 25K for each cheek. Shay, was it worth it? Was it worth it? All right, let's talk about it, man. So Shay, where you at? Let's just get this straight off the bat right now. Dating a 19-year-old is not a crime. That is not a crime, and I think it's very important to understand that. So let's be clear here. She's of legal age, and it is not a crime. She's not underage. Okay, this ain't a Roman Polanski case. 56 and 19 is crazy, and we'll get into that in a bit more detail. But 56 to 19 is crazy. But what I don't like are double standards. So if we're gonna attack Shannon Sharpe for dating someone younger, then we have to hold the same energy for your boy Leo DiCaprio. Bro, DiCaprio does not date people his age. All of his girlfriends are all in their 20s. He's never been married. He's never been attached. No kids. And you have to understand this. I defend it. It's only women who take issue with, oh my gosh, why? They're all of legal age. It's not a crime. And he just has a preference for younger girls. So if you're going to attack Shannon Sharpe, you should also attack Leonardo DiCaprio as well. But there's a difference here. So again, let's be clear here. There's no crime dating someone much younger than you, as long as they're of legal age. If that's your thing, that's your thing, because you're not committing a crime. They're not a 16-year-old, they're not a minor. Once you're 18 and above, it's all cool. For some places, it's 21 and above. Now, let's not talk about Brazil, because the age of consent there, I don't even want to say that right now, because the age of consent is crazy. So let's just not talk about Brazil, who do things a little differently over there. But where I think there is a difference here is 19. You see, that teen, 17, 18, it's different. I'm one of those guys that say the cutoff point should be like 24 or 25. If you're 30 and above, you should not be messing with anybody under the age of 24. Because I think, 24 is you've done a higher education, maybe a postgrad, and you're now really should be in the working place where you're not earning a job and you're now doing life stuff. 19, you're still in school at 19. So you are nowhere near even to begin to be developed at 19. And people's issue is the whole power dynamics of a 56-year-old and a 19-year-old. Shannon Sharpe's daughters are older than this girl, Gabby Zuniga. So the thing here is, and we'll get more into it because Sharpe, here's the thing, bro. I'm going to talk about those things. See, I'm not one of those guys that wants to judge, because I'm not here about judging people, how good they are, how people are out of 10. But you see, if you threw me, now first of all, it's crazy. 19 is crazy. But if you gave me a peak Vanessa Blue, a Gabrielle Union, a Monica Santiago, a Francesca Jimenez, a Carmen Luvana, a Kim Stamp, if you gave me a Amira Dime, I'd be like, hey, okay. I'm not rating women on their looks because I feel that could be a bit misogynistic and a bit wrong. All I'm saying is, Shannon, you're risking all of this for this. Again, I understand an Amira Dime. I understand this. Even if I say, no, it's not worth it, but I understand an Amira Dime. I understand a Kim Stamp. I understand a Monica Santiago. I understand a Monifa Janssen. And I understand some of those out there. Look, yeah, I know for the names. So I understand those. So, but this is where, like a peak Gabrielle Union, I get it. I get that. But This, and she's 19. And she's 19. For Shannon Sharpe, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, this is where it gets crazy. So let's look at some of these things, man. So these are some of the emails that have been put out there. So I'm going to put this quite big there, so you may not really see me. Hold up. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. Here's the thing, guys. I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing wrong there. You see, sorry. If you've been into the world and you've done this kind of stuff, that line there, it may seem crazy to some. It's called role playing. So for me, that I think is regular role playing. So there's nothing wrong there. Let's continue. I know you missed this big juicy ass, 25K for each cheek. Now, guys, I want to be very respectful. I want to be very respectful here. Guys, we all know, we've all seen Monica Santiago. We've all seen that. And we've all seen Rose Monroe. We've all seen that. We've all seen Cherokee Diaz. You know. Hennessy. Do your Googles. So, now maybe people have a different view of what a big, juicy ass is, but from what I see, and I've done my research, and this is the lady in question, I don't understand where the big, juicy ass comes from there. So maybe I'm lost. Maybe I'm wrong there. But let's continue. I digress. So, okay, this way it gets even deeper right now. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it. All right. Oopsie. There we go. All right, here we go. So, all right, there we go. So, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me. Okay? I want to put my tongue in your a-hole and then marry you. Here's the thing, guys. Now, look. It is what it, guys. People are into their stuff. I'm not one of those guys that's into that stuff, but people are into that kind of stuff. So it's your kink. It's fine. That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Now, this is where people take issue here with Shannon Sharpe. See, here's the thing. I want to tell you a very short story here. This is a very long time ago. This is a long time ago. Like a long time ago. You know, dating app, doing my thing. And I was doing this back and forth with this lady. And, we were sexting, back and forth, everything. Then we were getting into it. And then she then said, white girl, this was a long time ago, then said, F me with that N-word. C-O-C-K. Once she said that, I'm out. Once she said that, I'm out. Because once you're dealing with women and white women who just see you as pretty much an animal, a thing, a creature, you probably have to run away because in my view, it's just not healthy. Because my thing for Shannon Sharpe is that now it's gonna get complicated here. Okay, all right. Look, it's a half up, so all close are off. There are some black people who that race play, role play excites them. Whether it's saying the racist terms and just dealing with race, that's for some people, it turns them on. And I think that just for me, there has to be a line where, no, no. I have too much integrity there because my issue with that text is those are not all the texts. They're simply not. My hope, this is my hope and my prayer is, Gabby doesn't release a text where she uses the N-word as part of the role play. And Shannon Sharpe actually gets into that because once you're seeing that big black baby in me, you're really delving in those racial terms. And I'm like, if it's there, it can go here. If it's already dealing in that element, it can go to another element within that realm. And my thing here is this, guys, Shannon Sharpe did not want to release this. 100%. Shannon Sharpe, he did not at any point want to release this image. No, sorry, those texts. 100%, because those are private texts. And guys, trust me, a lot of stuff that I've said, I can only imagine what my mother or my sister or my aunt would think if some of my texts were revealed. Because that stuff is private. And yes, it is graphic, it is explicit, but it is what it is. And it is not for public consumption. But I just think for Sharpe, based on where this is going, he feels that I've got to go on the offensive, put this stuff out there, and try to discredit her as an individual. And the more I discredit her, the better. But it all stems to why are we here? Shannon Sharpe, you are here because you are messing with this. Now, guys, shout out to OnlyFans. Shout out to Rachel on OnlyFans. Thick. She is one of the thickest out there. Amazing, but it's overrated. I don't recommend OnlyFans. It is a scam. They scam you. Those women, they scam you. But at least I tried. Once you're messing with a girl that has an OnlyFans, it's bad news. It's bad news. Now let's be real. OnlyFans is the evolved version of the call girl, like the escorts. It is the evolved version of it, because really back in the day before OnlyFans, okay, that's how you got your money. Was okay, yeah, I'll come and just be your girl for the night, friends, the benefits and that stuff. But now with OnlyFans, those girls that were just escorts, they can now use on OnlyFans to earn that extra dough. And for me, guys, I'm real thing. There is nothing against. You're not harming anyone. You are providing a service, and there's nothing wrong with people having OnlyFans. But Shannon Sharpe, you are a prominent voice on First Take. You have your own show, Nightcap, and I believe you're about to have like $100 million deal. What just surprises me is, like, why? That's the thing that just baffles me, is that why would you feel the need to even mess around with a 19-year-old? That's my thing. Why would you want to mess around with it? Like, it's just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, And this is what is so bad about what's happening, because we live in a different world. So let's say 20 years ago, you accuse, you prove it's false, you clear your name, you're good, and you're innocent. We live in a different world. The accusation is already damaging enough. Even if Shannon Sharpe proves himself to be innocent, in 2025, in the kind of world that we're living in, and how sensitive the world is right now, just the accusation has already painted a picture of Shannon Sharpe. And you couple that with those texts as well, and how black people are now viewing Shannon Sharpe with those texts that you're having with a 19-year-old white girl, and you're a 56-year-old black man, the damage is already done. The damage. So even if he proves himself to be innocent, which I hope he does, the damage is already done. And side notes, women who have proven to falsely accuse should go to jail. I'm sorry, because that false accusation, has ruined people's lives and ruined people's money. So if you falsely accuse, go to jail. 100%. And you should listen to every single accusation. And if the accusation is real, that man should rot in jail, 100%. Because sexual assault is real. And sexual assault is not a joke. But if you lie, and you know that your accusation is going to mess up someone's career, and it is a lie, which actually makes the real sexual assaults accuses, and it makes life harder for actual real victims of sexual assault. Just for that, of messing up the real victim of sexual assault, and also for messing up an innocent man's life, you should go to jail. 100% you should go to prison. Because that's when I make these morons and these losers and these bricks who falsely accuse, make them think twice before doing that crap, 100%. So let's see what happens. So if this is a false accusation, Gabby, go to jail. 100%. A 6-month bed in jail, in prison, hardcore prison, behind bars. But Sharpe, man, 19. Again, it's not a crime. It's not criminal. But this is not about whether it's a crime or it's not. It is not a crime. He's not done anything criminal. Now, the whole RAPE thing, let's see whether that is true or not, because that's a real accusation. But let's just see whether that's true or not. But she's going to bring proof. But the perception is reality. Perception is reality. And the perception now is, are you engaging in race play with a white 19-year-old? Why are you messing with a 19-year-old? Why are you a 56-year-old black man? Sharpe, just look at the perception. You are a 56-year-old black man messing with a white 19-year-old. That's crazy. That is crazy because, I'm sorry, the perception is crazy because be very clear. So Zuniga is obviously a Hispanic name. Remember, there are actual indigenous Hispanics and there are white Hispanics. She's a white Hispanic. Like the proper Hispanics, that's like your Monica Santiago's. Those are like your what's it called? Rose Monroe. Like Rose Monroe, Monica Santiago, those are actual Latinas, like real authentic Latinas. This is a Caucasian Latina. So she's essentially white. Essentially, she's white. Ethnically can say Latina, but she's essentially white. So you're a 56-year-old black man engaging with a white 19-year-old. Why? Why? Again, don't judge anybody on their preference. Because the flip side is, okay, so I can't date someone who is 90. Again, it's not what Shannon Sharpe is not, it is, let me repeat, it is not a crime. There is nothing wrong in what he's doing. But Sharpe, you're a public figure. And you're going to be judged. You see, you can't live life like how you think life should be. You have to live life like how it is. If you're a public figure, everything you do is going to be scrutinized, and every move you make can affect your bottom line because perception is reality. And you've got to move in ways that doesn't mess up Disney, ESPN, or Nightcap. And your audience is predominantly black. And for a black audience that you're messing around with a 19-year-old white, I've seen the comments. And everybody in the comments, they see, now, people are like, nah, look, she's just trying to mess up and everything. But a large part of the comments from especially black women is, no, that's what, black men and women is, what are you doing messing around with a white 19-year-old? Someone of your stature can easily get a really smoking hot 24, 25-year-old. Like, for me, I think a cutoff point should be like 25. I think that's cool. I think if you look at DiCaprio, I don't think DiCaprio goes to like 19 or 18. I think he's in the 20s, which is fine. See, 23, 24, that's teetering, but that's fine. 23, 24, that's fine. Teenagers, that's the thing. That teen thing, like it's like the Shannon Sharpe meme. But we'll see what happens and how this all unfolds, man. Tell something, guys. What do you think, man? How do you think this all flowed, man? 2025 is crazy, bro. What's it called? Cat Williams, he won us. And Monique won Shannon Sharpe as well. Monique said, don't mess with those women. Monique said, don't mess with those women. Look what happened to you, bro.